Play action now. Winston. Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Quan Alexander. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On third down, Winston. And that is incomplete. So on fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw into the hands here of Hardman. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. Incomplete into the hands of Fowler. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And he will find his man on the outside. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the interception, Winston. It's complete to Williams. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Back near his own goal line, Winston. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. The numbers from McLaurin a week ago. 10 catches, 109 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against...
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Bobby Okereke. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13, Winston. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Winston. Steps away to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Winston. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. Jameis to throw it. Hitting Samuel on the slant. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And down inside the 15 he goes. Washington with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. That one is slant to McLaurin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal from the 3. Winston. This is caught. Touchdown. De'Ami Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board first here tonight. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
This is Tony Pollard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. The punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On the ground with a tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
Winston's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing, Winston. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Winston.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 3rd and goal, Winston.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Now Pollard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott now. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Again, it's Elliott.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give to Elliott. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And that's Elliott, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Jabari Zuniga.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Throw left side complete. That's Schultz.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? We'll check on his stat. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dalton Schultz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And Winston lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And here we go on the next drive for Washington.
And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete. Smith has it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Prescott on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. The give is to Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Prescott. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough. Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Prescott. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling. So much for being conservative and running that football. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass. Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass. Buying time to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw, Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. It's complete to Williams. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Jameis now on 1st down. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Now Winston. He's got it to Williams.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Gibson, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the red zone now, Winston. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Winston now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Max Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And Washington able to make this a close game again.
McManus's point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now Pollard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive.
And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
On second down, Elliott once more. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 54 yards away. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Oh, yeah, good job, fellas, good job.
Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Winston to throw. And his throw is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And McManus able to put it through, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schultz. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
To throw, Prescott.
That one complete to Elliott. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Prescott looks to throw on first. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Prescott. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Prescott yet again. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's got this down to... the 35. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott.
And here's the former Washington wideout, Jamison Crowder. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll run with Elliott. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score in OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head, we could get to overtime.